If you're just tuning into my channel for the very first time, virtual hug and a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nike. Woo. It's good to take that deep breath, especially when you're about to start making your videos. You guys understand what I mean. So in this video, guys, I want to be speaking about 10 valuable things motherhood has taught me. Like, since being a mother, oh my god, I can't believe I'm a mother. I'm a mother of not just one but two. Oh my goodness, guys, this is ridiculous, isn't it? I just give God all the glory. It's a privilege, you know. It's a privilege to be a mother. It comes with a lot of responsibilities. It comes with a lot of sacrifice, which I now begin to see and understand most of the things that my mom went through. Hey guys, before I start preaching, you know, I was downstairs playing with the kids before I decided to come upstairs and take a shower, and I was like, now let me just come make a video about most of the valuable things I've learned being a mother, what motherhood has taught me. So guys, in case you do see me looking down here, is because as a content creator, you cannot just have everything all in your head. Although yes, I might have some in my head, but right now, see this girl, she ain't got nothing in her head right now. Anyway guys, so motherhood has taught me to be very prayerful. Like guys, trust me, you become super prayerful once you become a mother, because right now you have a responsibility. God has placed a responsibility on you. You are now responsible for a whole human being. Do you guys know what that means? So it has improved my prayer life, become more prayerful. See, I probably might not have my daily routine of wake up, kneel down on the bed, but hey, you guys know that part of the Bible that says pray without ceasing. I am constantly praying without ceasing. Especially if I see something that my child does and I don't like, and I'm like, Holy Spirit, take the wheels, Father in heaven. I'm praying, I'm binding, I'm casting every bad spirit, every bad behavior. I am constantly praying. So that's one point. My number 2 point here is motherhood has taught me patience. Oh my god, like guys, for those of you that are mothers, you know what I mean. Like, motherhood will teach you patience. Like, if you're not patient before, motherhood will teach you patience. Now, if you're now a patient person, motherhood will teach you ×2, or should I say ×100 of patience. Like, a lot of things that on a normal day you can't just take with other people's kids. You kind of see yourself like, oh my god, I can't believe this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just quite crazy that motherhood makes you feel this way. It makes you to be so patient with your kids. I mean, our parents were patient with us, weren't they? So you have to be patient with these kids, especially when you do have toddlers. Like for me, I'm still learning, you know, because I do have toddlers, like babies. They are still babies as far as I'm concerned. A 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. They do not know better, you know, they are still babies. So you just have to be extremely patient with them in what they do, bringing yourself down to their level to explain things to them, even though they don't understand. You see, like, I'll give an instance. The last time we had a snowstorm, Izzy cried. He wanted to go out in the snow. Or should I say the first time? Yes, the first time we had a snowstorm, he wanted to go out in the snow. I kept telling him, it's not good for you, it's cold outside. It's not good for you, it's cold outside. But since the guy refused now, the next time we're gonna have a snowstorm, is this there coming to meet me? This is my office actually, where I'm making this video. Mommy, I want to go play in the snow. Now, okay, you play in the snow. Once it's 5, I get off at 5. You're gonna play in the snow. And then 5 o'clock reached now. When it was 5 o'clock, this boy was here and he kept reminding me. He even knew his time. Mommy, you know, got him dressed, kitted him up properly. I don't know if I still have a clip of that video. If I do have it, I'm gonna install it for you guys to see him. He was playing in the snow. This guy played his life out in the snow. You know, if I even say plays, he didn't spend up to 10 minutes per se, but he played in the snow and started crying. He said, but why are you crying? I hate the snow. I don't want to go out in the snow ever again. Take the snow away from me. Give me grass. Give me grass. Since then, this boy doesn't want to ever play in the snow. And you know, see, this is one thing I'm saying. Patience. Patience. You have to be patient with them. They would learn sometimes by themselves. You let them be. They will learn from their own mistakes. They will learn from, oh, okay, this boy now understands that snow is not good. It can freeze him too, you know. So he has learned on that one. The number 2 thing is persistence. Like, you gotta be persistent with this kid. Like, I remember when I was potty training Izzy. Oh my goodness, guys. mothers are potty trained. I'm sure you understand why I'm taking that deep breath. You have to be persistent. I mean, patience and persistence in that part, because trust me guys, it's not easy, especially with potty training, you know, and then you have to bring yourself down to their level for them to understand stuff too. Sometimes you teach him, he'll get the code, you know, then before you know it, he's pulling, you know what, persistent. So as a mother, you can't just give up on your kids. You have to keep letting them know, no, this is how it's done, this is how it's done, this is how it's done. You know, you just have to like keep emphasizing it on them, letting them understand, especially because of the fact that this one's now a toddlers. So you have to be persistent. And my next point is gonna be appreciate the small things. Like guys, I can't believe this is me saying this, but if you see the little things that I do appreciate when I see my kids do, especially like Ariel, she's still a kid. When she finishes eating, she'll come and be like, I finished. And then she gives me her plate, you give her something, she says thank you. You can actually send her to go put stuff in the trash, you know, oh, pick this up for me, shut the door for me. Like, I just appreciate the little things. Why? Because she's still a baby, she's still a 1-year-old. I appreciate those moments. I try to live in that moment. I appreciate all the little things that they do for me, things that I see. And then another one is I get to live in the moment. Like this one, I get to spend a lot of time with them, especially now that I do work from home. I live in the moment. I soak it all in, because these kids are growing super fast. Like, I remember when Izzy used to be a kid, like, kiss your mommy, and he would kiss mommy. Well, now if you say kiss mommy, you just look at you like, So now I try to get all the kisses I can get from Ariel. Ariel, kiss mommy, kiss mommy, kiss mommy. You know, I live in the moment, spend time with them, play with them, and they learn really fast. So I'm always very careful as well, you know, while spending time with them, just not to make those mistakes. You know, we're humans too. We say some things, we do some things, but be very careful where I'm driving to, being mindful of the kind of things that I say to my kids, like, Okay, so Izzy is the one talking now, and Izzy picks stops. Izzy is sharp, he's a talkative, he picks things. So when I'm saying what I'm saying, I am saying it with care, because that's how the other day, I just saw my guy bullying his sister. We gotta be very careful as parents. So if you're giving him instructions and you're done giving him instructions, and you're like, so now you're gonna do as I say, okay? Listen to me. The other day I saw him telling his sister, so do you understand? You're gonna do as I say, okay? Can you hear me well? Listen to me. I was like, So you gotta be very careful. So the next point here is gonna be unconditional love. You guys know, like, the moment a human being comes out of you, you just have this unconditional love for them. I don't know how to explain it. If you think you've loved before, when you give birth to a child, your whole perspective on love changes. You see things differently. You love them unconditionally. That's why you can be patient with them. That's why you gotta keep being persistent, keep teaching them, enjoy the moment, live in the moment. You know, appreciate the little things that they do, little things that are going on, you know, time you spend with them. And I'm telling you the truth, guys, these kids do not forget. Why I said so is because while I was a kid, I remember my mom, like the time she used to spend playing with us, tickling us, all those times, all those memories and memories that I for one can never forget. You know, and then the way she loves us unconditionally, even when we're wrong, you know, she'll be upset, she'll say stuff, but see, she'll still do stuff for us. So, you know, motherhood has taught me to love unconditionally. It has taught me to see a different perspective about love, and to know that, oh my God, so I can love this way, so I can be this selfless. You know, with your kids it's different. Okay guys, so another point here is gonna be communication. Oh my God, you guys, especially communicating with kids. I think both of the older age, the smaller age, no matter what age they are, communication is something that you gotta put extra patience. You gotta be very diplomatic. You need to try, because this is what one post I saw. Shout out to Tenny XO. I did see this on her Instagram story, and I took a screenshot because, man, this hit differently when I saw it. I was like, this is an accurate representation of what it feels like when you're trying to communicate with your kids, especially a toddler. I'm sure my mom feels this way when she's communicating with me too. Because it says a good way to prepare yourself for parenthood is to talk to the rocks and use these rocks as practice. They have similar listening habits. No joke. This is just the right presentation. It just hit different. It's like, oh my god, so this is true. Like, I'm not the only one that faces it. Like, stop. And no, they will not listen to you. I said stop. It's like you're talking to the mountain, talking to the rock, and they won't listen. Like, communication is hard. Especially for me that has little kids, I do understand that you have to bring yourself down low to their level at which they can understand stuff with you when you're talking to your kids, which is something that motherhood has taught me. Because me, if I talk, I talk as in, you know, but now I just know, okay, you know what, this is a child. This child doesn't know better. That's why they are a child. They are depending on you for direction. So you need to bring yourself down low to their level, just the way your teacher in school will bring themselves down low to your level to communicate with you. So that's one point. Another one is the superman strength I have. I just have this super strength as a mom. It just comes from nowhere. You know, I'm a superhero. Moms should be called superhero. What do you guys think? Because I did realize that I don't know what's going on. I don't know how it happens. No matter how sick, tired, how I feel, I just want to make sure my kids are okay. I want to make sure they've eaten. I could go to any extreme. I could go to any length. Look, I don't know, but mothers are superheroes, and it made me discover that about my own mom too. That wow. Sometimes I'll be like, Mommy, you really tried, or you know, just 2 kids. And then I can imagine mothers that have 5, 6, like, oh my god, they are the superheroes. It's like we can tend them like that, you know what I'm saying? So it just, motherhood made me realize that, man, I have that strength, and I don't know where that strength came from. That on a normal day I probably would not even have, maybe with someone else's kid if I wasn't married or if I was single, you know. Motherhood. Another thing I have learned that motherhood has taught me is to follow my heart. I do follow my instinct. See, let me tell you, if I feel something, I feel that thing. My instinct will not be lying to me. See, there's just something about motherhood. When I'm in doubt, there's something. You know, it just took me back to when I was a child, and my mom used to tell me, this girl, she's not your friend, be very careful with her. But I didn't used to listen. Until the girl show me Pepe. That girl show me Pepe, like the mommy kept saying it, that this girl is not your friend, this girl is not your friend, be very careful with her. But I didn't like to listen. But hey, I am so glad that eventually she showed her true colors. So if you're a kid and you're watching this video, when your mommy tells you something, believe it too. So for me, I would protect my kids with my life. Like, if I feel something is not right, it is not right. I will follow my instinct. I will follow it to the very end. I just go with my natural instinct. That's all I can say. So another thing I have learned, which is one of the very last things I've learned from motherhood, is not always putting myself first. And you know, like when you want to select schools for them, like you look at the environment, you look at the kind of school they are going to be going to, you look around for, okay, proximity. You know, you just don't put yourself first. You consider your job, you consider your kids first. You know, so many things that you're doing, you just don't put yourself first anymore. You're no more number one, you're no more priority. Your kids are now priority. So for someone like me, I have a lot of home decor ideas in my head, things that I want to do to make my house look more beautiful. But I always put my kids into consideration. If I buy this, this is a baby, you know, it could fall on them, it could be of harm to them. You know, I think about so many of these things first, so I just don't jump the gun and go ahead and do things without putting my kids into consideration. Guys, I don't want this video to be too long, but I just thought to come share my 2 cents on what motherhood has taught Nike. I am thankful to God for making me a mother. I really do appreciate it. It is a privilege to be a mother. And to you, all you mothers out there, please let me know in the comment section, what has motherhood taught you? Can you relate? Did any of these things that I say make sense to you? Alright guys, without wasting so much of your time, my visitor is downstairs, she's calling my phone already. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.